Hello everyone, good morning. Welcome to our channel. So for today's video, I'll be discussing to you our advocacy, which is obviously all about mental health. So our group is called Reminder You Matter, and we have a tagline, and the stigma, our mental health matters. So in today's video, I'll be tackling to you the steps we undertake in order to establish this kind of advocacy and to initiate this kind of advocacy. Okay, so but before that, I want to emphasize the reasons why we opted this kind of advocacy. So why mental health? Number one, it is essential. It is essential in a sense that it is part or it is part of a person's daily life. Meaning to say, it affects the way how we think, how we feel, and how we act. So which means that if we suffer a mental health condition, for example, anxiety, we wouldn't be able to act properly, think well, and those things. Second reason, it is still being stigmatized. So when we say stigmatized, it is still, mental health is still branded as taboo topics nowadays, especially that a lot of people are still discrediting the reality of these issues in a point that to the point that they are throwing jokes, and they are delineating mental health conditions as a sign of a weakness, a failure, sadness, which is not the right way, okay? Because as we can see, or as we are to observe, it really matters. Just like our reason number four, it matters. And reason number three, it is relevant and prevalent, meaning to say that mental health matters for each day. There are a lot of people who suffer different mental health conditions, especially now that we are still grappling with the pandemic. There are a lot of people who experience different kinds of mental health illnesses. Okay, so let's take a look at the mental health in the Philippines, the numbers or our current or the situation and status of mental health in the Philippines. Okay, so according to this report from the Department of Health, it says that there are 3.6 million Filipinos who battle mental health problems amid the pandemic. So that's a very high number, and it's also very expected to happen. Why? Because the pandemic has caused us a lot of um, effects, adverse effects, such as the loss of income, loss of jobs, loss of businesses, and everything. And if I were that person, I would also feel sad, and probably I'll be depressed if I lost the business I struggled, na pinaghirapan ko, parang gano'n, di ba? So, mahirap yung naging estado natin during the pandemic. And as a result, many Filipinos suffered mental health problems. So, of this number, about 1.14 million Filipinos have depression, 847,000 are battling alcohol use disorders, while 520K others were diagnosed with bipolar disorders. So you see, different people suffer different mental health problems. So there are those who suffer depression, different kinds of disorders, and other things. So just like many other diseases such as cancer, diabetes, kidney problems, pneumonia, and everything, there are also different mental health illnesses such as depression, disorders, anxiety, burnouts, among other things that need or that require proper treatment and proper medications from mental health professionals. So it also states here that between January and February, the Department of Health has registered a monthly average of 289 suicide-related calls. So that's the worst scenario that could happen if mental health problems are not given proper attention. So those individuals who are suffering from it may attempt to kill their lives and to suicide, which is, not the right way. So that's why we are advocating, we are disseminating information regarding mental health awareness, and so that we can somehow help those suffering from it, that we can send them a message that it is okay to suffer mental health illnesses, and it doesn't make you weak. It just make you some kind of a patient who are suffering normal disease, and you need a proper medication. So that's the thing about mental health. Okay, so according to Chanlin 2019, there is a scarcity of mental health professionals in the Philippines, with only a little over 500 practicing psychiatrists. So this is a very low number, given the fact that there are millions of Filipinos suffer different kinds of mental health in the country. So since that is was still in 2019, as expected, we're now in 2022, obviously there's an increase in the number of mental health professionals in the country, and hopefully with that they would be able to help more people suffering from different kind of mental health diseases. Okay, so and lastly, we have this what we call Mental Health Act, or the Republic Act 11036. It was signed by President Rodrigo Duterte in 2018, and this law protects the rights of individuals, or of those people who suffer from mental health conditions. This law also um, provides mental health support and mental health services, so that they could help, or the government could help people who are diagnosed with or diagnosed with mental health conditions. Okay, now let's proceed to our advocacy. What is our advocacy all about? So obviously, as I told earlier, our advocacy or our group is called ReMINDer You Matter. This is an online platform that aims to raise awareness about the different mental health conditions using the various social media applications and internet technologies that will help promote and protect the mental welfare of every individual in the community. So in other words, we want to convey a message that to the audience, to the public, that mental health matters. That's the simple message we want to express using our advocacy, that um, we want to convey to people, to tell to people that it's okay to talk about these issues, and that this doesn't, hindi to nakakababa ng pagkatao pag nagsasuffer ka or nakaka-experience ka ng mental health condition. Okay, so our advocacy or group was conceptualized in November last year. If I were to recall, I think that was the time where our social media was bombarded with posts regarding the St. Louis University situation, wherein students called under administration to give them the needed academic break. And there are a lot of news, there are a lot of posts regarding their situation during that time. And I think that's one of the things that pushed us and inspired us um, to advocate for mental health awareness. Okay, so during that time, we also launched our website. So let's take a look at our website. It's hellohealthybbrain.wordpress.com. So as you can see, it has already been laid out, but unfortunately, very limited yung information or yung details na naka-input dito, and hopefully we'll be able to post more blogs and everything. So we have here your home menu blog. We have different mental health blogs here. We discuss the different mental health conditions. What is it? What are its symptoms? And what are the possible things you can do according to medical health professionals. So again, here we have the different blog posts. You have bipolar disorder, anxiety, PTSD or post-traumatic stress. We also have depression, stress, and different kinds of disorders. So Also included here infographics about mental health problems among students in this pandemic. So you can visit this in our website. Okay, so by the time we launched our website, we immediately promote it in social media using our respective accounts first. And yeah, we by the way, we don't have any social media accounts in Facebook and Twitter, so we utilize our own social media accounts to promote our website and our advocacy. So yeah, that's it as you can see. And aside from website, we also established our own YouTube channel. Um, but unfortunately, as of now, we are yet to post more video contents about our advocacy. Um, if I'm not mistaken, our video there's the welcome video only. So this one. So in this video, parang it's some kind of an advertisement that tells or that you call this one that aims to hoist awareness about mental health, and that it conveys a message to the public that it's okay to talk about mental health, that we have all mental health awareness, and that it matters. Okay, so as you can see, okay, that we need help when we suffer, or we need help if we suffer mental health conditions. Okay, so what are future plans? Number one, as I told earlier, our website locked of information. So we are planning to post more blogs about mental health so that we could disseminate more information to the audience and the public regarding our advocacy. And aside from our website, in our YouTube channel, I should say, we should post more video contents, okay? That siguro para mas urge yung public na pag-usapan yung mental health, o yung mental health na. Of course, we need to promote our advocacy by establishing more social media accounts, not just on website and YouTube, but hopefully we'll be able to create our Facebook page, Twitter account, so that mas mabilis yung dissemination ng information, and uh, eventually ma-promote yung aming advocacy. And of course, conduct a survey sa aming mga viewers, audience namin, so that we would know what are our strengths and weaknesses, and what are the things that we need to improve. Okay, so that's it. Thank you so much for listening. If you have any questions, just contact me through my email, which is being flashed on the screen. That's adi13password@gmail.com, or you can directly visit our website under the contact menu and send us your messages there. So again, thank you so much, and see you again for the next video.